let's talk about what happened in Ferguson. Michael Brown, an unarmed black teenager, was shot and killed by Darren Wilson, a white police officer. After this shooting occurred, there were many protests and riots going on for weeks in Ferguson. And once Wilson was found that he wasn't indicted by the grand jury, then this caused even more riots and protests going on in Ferguson. These protests and demonstrations went on for weeks, and they included the police using tear gas and rubber bullets against protesters. And the protests were even getting so bad that the governor of Missouri had to bring out the Missouri National Guard to help with some of the unrest. So some may ask what has contributed to the racial tension in Ferguson, and the protests have pitted a predominantly black community against white police officers. Of the 53 commissioned officers that are in Ferguson, there are only 4 black officers. Ferguson is a predominantly black community, which used to be a predominantly white community, but the white people had started to move out once black people had started to come into the city, and these white people have moved to neighboring suburbs in St. Louis. I believe what happened in Ferguson was wrong, and I believe Darren Wilson was wrongfully convicted. He should have been indicted by the jury because he had no good reason to shoot Michael Brown, who did nothing. I believe the people of Ferguson have not been treated right, and they have not been treated right just because the color of their skin. I believe there is something wrong with this system, and I believe that a change needs to be made.